Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James from What's Your Forte, and today I'm going to be reviewing this Fantaseal suction camera mount. So it is a dual suction camera mount that you can mount to your car, to your window, for DSLR cameras, action cameras, camcorders, etc. So what I have been doing, what I have been using to grab my interior shots inside my car is this little window mount right here. Although it has done a decent job holding my phone, if I hit any big bumps or anything, it shakes like this, and sometimes the phone falls out. Either the cup loses suction and falls. It does a decent job, but if you have a heavy phone, I have a XS Max or XS Max. It can weigh it down a little bit, and it can be a little inconvenient sometimes trying to grab some inside footage. Also, it's definitely not going to hold my Panasonic camera. So I wanted to upgrade and get an actual true suction cup mount for my camera. So I ended up choosing this. So I ended up ordering this from Amazon. It was $59. It had 4.5-star rating on Amazon. It looked pretty heavy duty. So I was just like, I looked at some of the reviews and some of the comments, and I was like, hey, why not? So that's the reason why I chose this one and try it out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it and put it together for you. All right, so you can see what it looks like. All right, so now let's go ahead and do an unboxing. So as you can see here, I kind of ripped it here just to get it open. But inside the box here, looks like you have your mounting gear and everything here. Here we have just a little instruction booklet, Fantaseal, make it different. They have some mounting instructions there. And let's get this open. And just kind of gives you step-by-step instructions there. So pretty cool. I think I should be able to figure this out without it, but I will leave it right over here. So also inside the box, let's see what we got. This looks like a smartphone mount. To mount your smartphone. Okay. This is the actual, looks like a regular mount for like a DSLR or regular camera there. And another little piece here. Some cardboard. Piece there. And the two huge suction cups. These suction cups are huge. So, but that's good though. So it makes me feel a little bit better about it, especially if you do plan on mounting this on like your roof or outside of your car, on the outside of your car, which it does say it can hold it on the outside of your car. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it on the outside of the car unless it's like low speed situations. I don't know if I would trust it on the inside, on the outside of my car driving high speeds, especially with my camera, camera's pretty expensive. So I wouldn't want to trust it doing that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. All right, so looks like this bar here goes in between the two suction cups. So let me go ahead. Looks like you pull the suction cups back there, and then you'll probably need to unloose this part there. So you can put this bar, hook it to this side on this one, this side on this one, and then it connects together like that. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so I got that put together there. So I'm just gonna make sure it's mounted there, and I'm just gonna finger tighten it here on both sides. Okay, so definitely feels sturdy, which is good because you want it to be sturdy because you're gonna have your expensive camera mounted to this. But when you look at the size of these suction pads or suction cups, pretty big. So all right, so now we're going to be mounting this top piece right onto here. Looks like it should just screw into that hole right there. So looks like it should screw just right into there. So that's what I'm gonna do now. It does have a leveler on this as well. So you can make sure that you're level, you're all good to go. So, all right, so looks like everything is good here. So you can kind of see it does have a degrees. So it kind of lets you know what degrees you're at. Degrees reader, free lock there. So pretty cool. And it does have this cold shoe. I think it's called a cold shoe mount. Yeah, that's what it's called for your camera. So looks like, well, sorry about that. Looks like you just turn that. Then if you can see there, the spring on that is releasing. So then you can release that and slide that right out. So that's pretty intuitive design. I will say this does feel very, very heavy duty. It is a metal design. It's not plastic, hard plastic. So that's good. All right. So now that this is together as much as possible, I'm going to go ahead and take this camera that I'm actually videoing with, and I'm going to mount this in my car, and we're going to shoot some clips with it. All right. All right, so this right here is a photo of the mounted on the window. As you can see there, I had it mounted at an angle. It was very sturdy. It didn't move much. And this right here is just a clip of it on me driving with it mounted in the same position you just saw. See, the footage is very, very smooth. Didn't have any issues. Did some acceleration with it, and it stayed in place, man. Didn't have any issues at all. It was very sturdy, man. I mean, no complaints so far. So good of all how I've been using it, especially inside the car. And it was able to take turns and bumps and stay in place, and the footage stayed pretty smooth. Now I do have a stabilized camera, so that definitely helps out some as well. But as far as the footage is concerned, it looks good. As far as it securing the camera, looks good. And then here I have it mounted on top of the car. On the sunroof glass, and I'm gonna get up to about 35-40 miles per hour just to kind of test it here and see to make sure it stays secure. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous doing this test, and I was keeping my eyes on it the whole time, but it held up. As you'll see, I'm just driving through the street, and it held up really good. No issues whatsoever. All right, so that's the review on this Fantaseal heavy duty DSLR camera mount. So like I said, you can mount it in your car, outside of your car, and you shouldn't have any issues there. You can get it from Amazon for $59.99. I'll put a link down in the description below, man. And that's it, man. I appreciate y'all watching this video, hanging out with me today, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.